What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Legacy Journeys. I'm your host, Liv, along with my co host, my best friend, my prayer partner, my ride or die.
Okay, I'm Carlton. That's all nice description of me. I'm Carlton, host with the most, coast to coast.
Yes, and some of you all may know him as Mr. Wholesome Chocolate. And if you're new to the channel and you want to find out where we got that from, check us out on episode 4.
No, not episode 4, is episode 11. Memorial Day Fun
11.
in Atlanta.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely check out episode 4 too, because we're gonna talk about some episodes in this.
I jumped the gun.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So we got to tell them something, right?
Right.
We got to tell them it's what?
Our anniversary.
Yes, and not our wedding anniversary. Because some of y'all are probably like, wait a minute, did y'all just get married?
No, our 1 year anniversary of our podcast.
Yes. So we've been through a lot of iterations, and so we're going to dedicate this show to that 1 year anniversary. And if you stay to the end, we're going to be giving away those paired subscriptions, the paired app subscriptions for free. So definitely make sure you stay to the end.
All right.
Yep.
And so now this is the podcast here where couples over 40 come to embrace the now,
okay,
explore what's next, and evolve their relationship with real talk, real love, and a whole lot of laughter.
Okay. That's the spot for this, huh? That's the spot for this.
This is where it's at.
This is the spot for that.
Yes, it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And speaking of fun and laughter, we talked about the 1 year anniversary. So we're going to look at different episodes that we've had in the past, and some of the stories that we've had. So why don't you kick it off with one of the funny stories that you had?
Oh, man. So I have another confession, y'all. These are my confessions. You remember that? Anyway, so, and I know this is way too much information I'm about to share with y'all, but I just don't understand where it's coming from. So, and please don't judge my life. When you laughing, don't even know what I'm about to say.
Listen, I'm preparing myself. I got an idea.
Okay, so somehow, some way, I've become the unacceptable farter.
The unacceptable farter.
Yeah, the unacceptable. Yeah.
Okay, won't you break that down for the people?
I mean, the smelly gas transfer, also known as yeah. So, I mean, I don't understand how all this started. And I've never ever been a farter before.
Okay.
Not like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
A consistent farter.
A consistent.
Okay.
I've never been a consistent farter. And now it's like I can't stop. Like, even getting up from my chair, like, I'm just saying, every time I get up, every time I stand up now from my chair, I'm not going to give y'all an example because it'll happen. But every time I stand up from my chair, somehow just a fart always escapes. I don't care. It doesn't matter if I'm home, in the car, getting out the car. It could be an Uber. Like, it just...
Restaurant.
Yeah, it don't... Why, you've heard me do it at the restaurant?
I mean, I'm your husband, so I've heard you toot plenty of times. So...
I mean, and so, yeah, it's getting out of control. It's getting way out of hand. And now I'm bringing it back to the bed. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing it to the bed. I'm lighting it up. I don't know what to blame it on. Is it because of menopause? Y'all ladies tell me. Does menopause cause that? Because, I'm gaseous.
Gaseous clay. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, you're not.
Mama call him Clay. I'm gonna call her Clay. I'm gonna call her Clay. Gaseous Clay. So we had an episode talking about that too, because she got on your boy.
Yeah, because he farted in my chair. And I was like, wait a minute, like, how you just gonna be farting in my chair?
And this was her work chair.
It was my work chair at the time.
Right.
You know, and so I got on him, and now I'm in the situation where I can't stop.
Just farting everywhere.
And I just thank God he still loved me, because, you know,
I'm sorry.
they don't need examples. They do not need examples, okay? I just thank God he ain't left me because of it. Because, okay, y'all, and this is the worst part. So, not worse, but I belch. And I'm not talking your little, like, it's like a earthquake. Like, my belches rock the house. Like, I could probably say my ABCs. And I'm not bragging about it. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing that I'm bragging about. I'm just saying that was a problem before the farting started. And so now that the farting has started, it's like, damn, like you just transferring all this smelly. I'm just saying, and yeah, I just wanted to confess that, because it's affecting our lives.
Yeah, y'all go back to episode 4. That's what we talk about, episode 4. Go back to episode 4, and then you can hear us talk about this farting in the chair, and it's farting inappropriate and all of this stuff. And yo, she was grilling your boy.
Too much? And yeah,
she was grilling, and I get it. I understood.
I mean, well, at least it doesn't smell.
You don't know that. I'm like, wait a minute. You was getting the pass. You was good all the way till we start talking about the scents. And we ain't talking about the scents. Yeah, we just trying to keep the, I don't want, look.
It's not that bad.
I don't want their nose hairs just to get sins thinking about it. I know, you brought the sin up though.
I know, but I'm just saying it doesn't smell like,
I'll let my nose be the judge of that.
But again, y'all, I don't know what to do. Is there something I could take? Because like I said, it's just becoming a problem. And I don't want my husband to leave me over it.
Is there something you can take? Laxative.
So you say I need to take a good shit?
I mean, you may need to clean.
What if but
maybe some colon pockets in there or stuff is in there just need to come out.
You know what?
And it's just continuously
I opened myself up for this,
producing gas.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's human. That's human though.
I know.
They don't make.
That's why
you ain't special.
I probably should be ashamed.
You not special. You're the only one. You got colon pockets.
I feel like I'm in this alone.
Dang, it's rough.
That's how bad.
That's rough.
But anyway, y'all, yeah, you got check that episode out, because like I said, I went in on him, and now,
yeah, the truth then came out.
Yeah,
the truth then came out. All right, and so we got some other episodes as well where we're coming clean on some things. So I know I got some episodes where I got the chicken fail. So we got an episode called the Hot Lemon Pepper Wings Meltdown, and that's on episode 9. And yeah, and it's so funny that we're doing this episode.
Yeah,
because yesterday I have to let her tell you about it.
So we were on one of our trips to Warner Robins, and for those of y'all don't know, we stay out here in the country. We stay in McRae, Helena. And there's really it's very remote, like a rural area.
Yeah. So
we got to travel quite a bit to, go to towns that have stores or shops that we can, shop at, whatever. And so we were in Warner Robins yesterday. So for dinner, I was excited, y'all. I was like, yo, we can have American Deli. And lately, the flavor I get at American Deli, and those of you who don't know, American Deli is a wing place. Okay. Yeah, it's primarily a wing spot. And so I wanted, so if you check out the other episode, I asked him for some hot wings. I wanted it mixed with lemon pepper seasoning. I want the dry rub seasoning. Okay. And so ever since that time last year, it's like, I don't know what, I don't know how else to explain it to him, to tell him that I want hot lemon pepper mixed with, no, I'm sorry, not hot lemon pepper. I want hot wings mixed with lemon pepper seasoning. The dry rub. I don't know. And y'all, for those of you who down here, I know they got a name for it. I don't know the name of it. I know some places,
please help us
they
out.
Call it the Dirty Bird.
Please help us out.
Please, help us
your
out.
boy can be able to translate this when he goes into the American Deli.
It's like, wings. I don't know what's going on with him when he gets in the store, because we went over it several times in the car. I'm like, okay, what do I want? Hot wings with lemon pepper seasoning, the dry rub. We went over it again. And I didn't look at the wings until we were basically home. And I happened to look at the wings. They were all lemon pepper.
They were just all lemon pepper, y'all. And
all of them were lemon pepper.
That fail was because I didn't pay attention.
My heart sank. You know how like I was really wanting, like I was excited. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, okay, I wanted all drums. He didn't do that. I'm like,
yeah, because we had we didn't even talk about that off camera, but it was the reason I didn't get the all drums because we had a criteria before.
Oh, okay, that if it was $1, yeah, I didn't want to pay $1 to get all drums.
So that was irrelevant to the fail,
right? I'm just saying it added to like me not getting what I wanted.
But you couldn't get what you wanted there anyway. With that,
no, I couldn't get what I wanted because you act like you just don't know how to order.
I'm like, she put it in wrong. She actually put it in. I looked at the receipt later. She actually did put it in the order wrong.
And then she showed them. She showed it to them. They open the box. They show you the wings before you take them out. So he should have seen them. Oh no, she wanted hot and lemon pepper. But no. Yeah, I really feel like he don't understand me, because if he understood me, he would be able to get my wing order right.
Yeah. That last one with the straight lemon pepper wings, I can take responsibility 100% for that. Because I've gone to a place and said exactly what she said. Look, go look at episode 9.
First time
I went directly to the place and said hot lemon pepper. I said exactly what she said.
Yesterday
was different.
The first time I had him order it, he came back with half hot, half lemon pepper.
That's what you asked for.
That's not what I asked for. I asked for hot wings with lemon pepper. I said at the time sprinkle.
You said half.
But I didn't want sprinkle.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted it mixed together, blended together on one wing.
We never heard blended together. The word blended together until yesterday.
Why do I have to say blended? If I want hot and lemon pepper, does that not say that I want it together?
Go back to episode 9.
This is my frustration.
Go back to episode 9.
How do you not understand?
Go back.
Hot and lemon pepper.
No, she gives me not hot and lemon pepper. She says hot lemon pepper wings, dry rub.
Right. Is that not the same thing?
Now when I think dry rub, A dry rub is a dry rub. It's not juicy.
Right, well, right, because they have it wet. They have lemon pepper wet,
Right.
and they have lemon pepper dry,
which is just they sprinkling stuff on.
Exactly.
Right.
So I wanted a hot wing
with lemon pepper sprinkles.
Yes.
And I brought that. Listen to episode 9, y'all. I brought that. It was hot wings with lemon pepper sprinkles. Go back to it.
Yeah.
Go back to it.
Yeah. I
Now,
don't understand
the lemon pepper
how the translation gets lost in his head. But again,
it's on the episode, y'all. It's on the episode.
I digress.
Yeah, it's on the episode. Maybe she need to go watch the episode.
What?
I'm just saying.
Excuse you.
I know what happened. I was the order placer. I said it
but
just like it was written down.
You keep getting it wrong, and you got it wrong again last night.
Yesterday was just me not paying attention. That she had entered the order wrong, and then when
now you ain't paying attention. Yeah, clearly you weren't paying attention.
No, she was new.
Because when she, that ain't got nothing to do. What her being new got to do with you?
You should have seen it. You couldn't. I'm trying to tell her the lady was new. Y'all been to a restaurant when you got a new trainee.
But what does that?
Hold on, a new trainee. You trying to explain to him what you want. She knew. She's still trying to find out, like in McDonald's. You know,
it doesn't matter.
A small, medium, or large.
Opened them up, and
I said that part was my fault. Again,
the door.
I could take responsibility for when I know it's 100% me. I do that.
And see,
now,
you know
on that episode 9,
it was really cause for a divorce because that was like the third.
Oh Lord, this woman is always throwing out the D word. The D word, exactly. Don't let me go into my own D word.
What? Whoa, go into your D word.
My D word.
Go into your D word. What is your D word?
My D word.
What's your D word?
Yeah, think about it.
Yeah, if you want anything to happen with that D word, you better act right.
Act right. Look at you. Talking smack.
Oh God.
Yeah. So let
us know, please. What is the proper name of this damn wing? Cause I am over it. Cause I'm tired of explaining to him whenever we go what it is I'm looking for.
Half hot, half lemon pepper. Go to episode 9.
Anyway.
It makes me happy.
Anyway. So also, y'all, we got episode, what was the episode where we talked about
creative
dating
date
ideas? Yeah, date night idea. Episode 1.
Episode 1. That's how we started off, y'all.
Yes, that was the start of it all, where we discussed date night ideas. And at that time, we did an aura reading.
Yes, aura photography.
Photography reading at a
it was a psychic fair in a store called Heart and Soul up in Marietta when we were still living in Metro Atlanta. Yes,
it's a metaphysical store. And they do like tarot card readings if you're into that.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
They had human design. Somebody to break down your human design chart.
Right, and then they do sound bowls. Don't they do something with that?
I don't think they sell them.
Oh, okay.
They sell them, and then they'll have somebody come and play them at different times and stuff like that. But I don't think they did that during the psychic fair.
No,
they had other.
They had another cleanse.
Yeah, they had different things. And the lady who did the aura
cleanse?
Yeah, she did the aura thing with the copper ring. But they had maybe about 7 or 8 different types of practitioners in there.
Right, that you can, see and talk to. And the aura reading was only, I think, $45 per person.
$45 a piece, yeah.
Yeah, it was a really good deal.
Yeah, and she broke it down for us. Like, while she's there, she tells you, what she sees and the different things that where the energy could be used to be balanced and things of that nature. But she also gives you a printout that you can, not a printout, but a link or something that she gave us where we were able to read about the colors in our aura actually meant.
What it represented, yeah.
Yeah.
It was really nice. So there's that as far as date night ideas.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a place that is called AR Workshop.
Mm-hmm.
This I found out is located like all over. I thought it was like a local place because we were in Pineville, North Carolina, when we went to visit this spot, and it's actually where we made our clock.
Mm-hmm.
Here we did a clock with our last name on it, and I think it was, I forgot how much we paid for it.
It wasn't a lot.
It was definitely less than $100.
Yeah, it was
and
pretty chill.
Yeah, and you like, you know, you do everything. It's like a little wood shop, and you paint it, and you know, do everything. It was really fun.
Right. Yeah. So that was cool. Something else that you could do is a really good date night idea. And we got some other videos where we talk about date night ideas as well. But dog park, taking your dog to the dog park.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you got a dog, take your dog to the dog park. So you know, in your area. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like,
of course.
We drive just to take our dog to one. It's like what, over an hour?
Yeah, it's like a hour and a half maybe away, but it's the closest one near us, and so we go there. You know, they have cocktails there. The day we went, this past Saturday, they had a food truck there, but I realized why they don't allow food in the dog park, because we had a group of dogs surrounding us.
Yeah, they just showed up like, yo, is it feeding time? And like, a lot of these dogs are big. You know, they're big German Shepherds and
all types of dogs.
Sheep dogs. Yeah. They just rolling up. And, you know, we sitting on benches.
Right. And so it was like, oh, snap. Okay, this is why they don't have food in the dog park. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was good. We got a chance to get popcorn out. So yeah, that's a really good cheap date night. Something else that we've done before, the bike rides.
Oh yeah. I know in Atlanta you can like rent bikes and like ride around. And so we did that. That's another good idea. And also, you know, of course you have your picnic. You can always do a picnic somewhere. That's always nice. And so, yeah, we like to try to come up with other ideas. You know, we enjoy doing game nights as well. We told y'all about that, where we'll play the Nintendo and what I say, we got like Monopoly on there, Pac-Man.
Right.
We shoot pool, we got bowling, we got Mario Brothers. You name it, we'll make it out of a date night. We'll play our music.
Yep.
Instead of playing the music that they provide, we'll have our drinks, and we'll just, you know, have fun with it.
Yep. I mean, and the games are a great way to have fun. And something else you brought up too was getting a season pass to an amusement park or something like that, where you can go more than once.
Right, and because we got season passes to Six Flags this year, we've already gotten our money's worth out of it. I mean, it was what? 60?
Well, two visits will get you, it pays for itself.
Definitely pays for itself.
Right.
And so that's another idea if you know, like us, like amusement parks. Yeah. And so, again, we'll research it for y'all and see if we can come up with other, you know, cheap date night ideas. Because, you know, you don't always, I mean, I know we don't always require, like, when we go out on a date that we're spending, like, all this money. It's like, for what?
Right. Yeah, you don't necessarily have to do
right.
that. And we believe in date night, like,
every week.
We're calling it date day now because
we pretty much have a curfew.
You have to drive everywhere to get to where
right. And then, you know, well, it's getting dark later now, but, you know, there was a time where it would be dark at 6, and, you know, for us, it's the country, you know, there's a lot of deers out. So, yeah, we were pretty much in by like 6 o'clock. So that's why he called it date day. Right. But either way, we're committed to spending that time together.
Yep, and strengthening our communications. And another way we're going to do that, and so this brings us to our main part of the video, and we've been talking to y'all about this Paired app. Now, the Paired app, you can download it on, I guess, your iPhone and Android. It's Paired, P-A-R-E-D. Yep, Paired app. I'm going to pop it up on the screen. But basically, it's an app that helps you strengthen the communication because it has different things like games. It'll give you a daily conversation, question of the day, things of that nature, different types of quizzes. There are also like journeys that you can go on. Like we did one with sex and intimacy, like when we first got the app. So we can strengthen, areas of our relationship. And it's free. They give you a free trial for 7 days. But if you go to legacyjourneys.net and subscribe to our website, you'll get a 30-day trial. We're going to send you a 30-day trial for free. And we're going to do that for the first, how many we want to do, 3 or 5?
Let's do 5.
We're going to do 5 because we're feeling kind of generous. So we're going to do 5.
Yeah, so the first 5 subscribers to our website will get a free 30-day trial period to the Paired app.
And it is pretty smooth. So like I said, I'm going to put it up on the screen, and we're going to go through some of the questions that they have on here, right? So every day there's a daily conversation. There's daily conversation, there's a quiz, and then there's a game. Now the free version of the app is just you going through the question every day. But you strengthen your relationship more by going through the quizzes and the games. And then, like I said, we went through journeys. If you hit the explore button on here, and you'll be able to see that on the app when I show it on the screen, you'll have questions, journeys, games, packs, quizzes, and exercises.
And basically, so you can choose which journey that you want to go on, depending on what it is that you want to work on in your relationship. It could be communication.
Yep.
It could be sex lives. It could be how to, spend more quality time, how to make time for date nights. It just all depends on what it is you're looking for. It could be if you're dating and you first moving in together. You're not married, but you're moving in together.
Yep.
It gives you exercises on that.
I see making long distance work under these different journeys. Like you said, before you move in together. Then they have one after you move in together. They've got
family and friends. Develop your support network of family and friends. Home and work. Balance home and work life. Fun and excitement. Enhance excitement and adventure. Money and finance. I mean, you name it, they have a category for it, and they will give you your question of the day. It's typically 3 that they'll give you. It's a question, a quiz, and a game, or it may be 2 questions, and a game or whatever. And also, just to let you know that you and your partner will both need to download the app in order for it to work.
Right. It's one account, but both you and your partner.
Need to download the app. And also, ladies, just in case you're concerned, it's not like the questions aren't overwhelming. Because, for men, in case they may get bored with it or whatever, it doesn't ask a ton. It's typically like maybe 5 questions.
Right. Yeah, you really can pretty much knock this out probably in 5-10 minutes a day.
Maybe
15 at the
just
extreme
depending
most.
on what it is
and how deep you want to in your responses.
Right.
So we're gonna go through it on the screen, right? So we're gonna go through our daily conversation, which is like she said, the question, the quiz, and the game.
Right, and we're gonna also respond to it and let you know our response. And with the quiz, we'll let you know. It usually does it'll let you know who won.
Right.
At the end of it. And again, it's not that many questions. It may be maybe 5 for the questions. And when there's a quiz, it's maybe the same amount.
Right.
But you'll see, I promise. It's not a lot where you'll lose interest.
Gotcha.
And then afterwards you can discuss your answers together.
Right.
Because there are things that we, didn't really know.
Right.
About the other, or that they like certain things just because we never talked about it.
Right.
It never came up in conversation.
Right.
So, all right. So you ready?
Yeah, we tell them what the question is. First question. It is on my screen. It says, "How would Olivia benefit from you taking better care of yourself?" And on her screen, it says,
"How would Carlton benefit from you taking better care of yourself?"
Right. And so we'll go in here and we'll answer the question. Then it gives you prompts too. Like here, it's prompts. It'll tell you how will this better your relationship, help your relationship, and it also give you a prompt. Like it'll say a prompt here, say how would Olivia
like an
benefit?
Example,
right? And it says I'd probably be less tired and up for more things
if they took better care of themselves.
Right. So we'll go ahead and answer that now. So,
but those are few and far between. Typically, they're like not easy questions, but questions, that you're able to answer simply.
Right. I like
without much thought.
Mm-hmm. And so the quiz is, how balanced is your relationship? So we're going to go into the quiz. And so what it does, it tells you the goal of the quiz.
Goal, and the goal is to gain awareness of strength and growth areas and how you cultivate growth and meaning as a couple.
Mm-hmm. Then it gives you some research.
Right. You want to go over the research?
It says couples who show up for each other evenly are more likely to stay in love. A 2019 study by the Family Process Institute found that imbalanced give and take, whether it's about practical responsibilities or emotional availability, can fuel resentment. Couples who feel equally supported and appreciated report higher levels of commitment and relationship satisfaction. Okay, and then it tells you how it works. It gives you the rules of the quiz. Do you want to read that?
Yeah. Okay. So how it works: answer 6 questions on your and your partner's growth and meaning. When your partner answers the quiz, you'll be able to compare answers and see your strength and growth areas. Each quiz is on a different aspect of your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start.
Okay. And it says to get the best results, remember, number one, your relationship will benefit if you answer honestly. And 2, this is not a test. There's no pass or fail.
Right. And it's pretty much going to say that each and every time.
Mm-hmm.
So let's begin. Our relationship is balanced.
Mm-hmm. And then it gives you a choice to go from a range from strongly agree to disagree. And it's got like a little heart, a little empty heart if you strongly disagree, and a full heart if you strongly agree.
Right.
Okay. Then the second question.
The second question. We divvy up chores and other responsibilities evenly. At the moment, no.
As best as we can, and then you can write a note too as to why you.
Yes, you can make a comment on each of the questions if you choose to. It's totally up to you. It's not required.
Mm-hmm. Then the third question, it says, Olivia shows me as much appreciation as I show them.
Okay.
And then the fourth question is, I don't resent Olivia, and then on hers, they'll say Carlton. I don't resent Olivia when I temporarily take more on. I know they do the same for me.
Strongly agree.
Yeah.
And then the next one, Carlton seems just as enthusiastic about our future as I am. Of course he is. Strongly agree.
Okay. And that's her saying strongly agree. Now, right. I don't necessarily have to read
You don't have to match that if that's not how he feels.
Right. And I don't know what she's actually writing down. Right. We're just doing this together.
Until we finish, and then we'll both get a notification when the other has completed it.
Exactly. And the sixth question is, investing similar amounts of energy in each other keeps our relationship balanced. Okay, and then it says analyzing the results, and then it'll let me know whenever she's answered the quiz, and the same thing for her to let her know when I've answered the quiz. And then it says results are ready. And so the results of this quiz is pretty much our overall results results are. We're strong in every area, in every question. So we don't have any areas of growth as far as this particular quiz is concerned.
Right.
Okay. So our relationship is pretty balanced. Give thanks.
Yes. And then at the end, it always asks you at the bottom, did this conversation bring you closer together?
Mm-hmm.
Just so they can give feedback.
Right. And at the end, you can also message from these quizzes. You can also message each other and leave a message in there as well for your partner. All right. So the last one on the daily conversations for today is a game. And it's called You or Me. Parenting teams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look at it because we have kids, but not together. So we have a blended family.
And we don't have any little kids. So I'm interested to see what this is talking about.
Right. And so it says the goal here is to learn more about your partner to deepen your connection. And says how it works so you think you know each other. Answer these 5 questions to find out. The aim is to get as many matching answers as possible. Compare your answers and discuss.
All right. Okay. So we're going to start the game.
Mm-hmm.
Before you start, remember, 1, match as many answers as you can for maximum points. 2, you're on the same team. Winning is great, but learning more about each other is the real victory. Okay. So let's begin. All right. Who's most likely to stay up late helping on school projects? See, this is kind of hard for us because we don't share kids together, but
I think it's more of a character thing too, though.
Okay,
whose characters would do that?
And so for this one, it has my profile pic and his profile pic, like him or me, and then it has more options. If you click on more options, you could put neither of us or both of us.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Stay up late helping on school projects. That seemed like something you would be better at.
Okay.
Plan fun family outings or activities. Me. Do a late night pickup from an abandoned sleepover. Yeah, me. Work with the kids to plan surprises for their partner. Wait, what?
Work with the kids to surprise let's
surprise
mommy or let's surprise daddy.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. That would be me.
Yeah. And you're not supposed to say that out loud to the English.
Oh, my bad. Take the kids to sports and activities.
Like, who's most likely to take the kids to sports and activities?
I would say both.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah. And then that's it. And then you just submit your answers.
And then you submit your answers.
And it tells you who won after that.
Right. And the winner is...
Results ready.
Oh, we matched 80%.
Yeah, because we were on the same team this time.
Right,
okay, yeah. Sometimes it gives
you... So it's sometimes it could be a win or lose.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in this case, we're on the same team. So it gives us a percentage of how many answers we got correct.
Right.
And it's 80%.
Right.
So we did good.
And the only one was do a late night pickup over. Who's more likely to do a late night pickup from an abandoned sleepover? I put both, and you put you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get up out of the car and go get the kids. Now. I'm going to get up out the bed and go get the kids. If something ain't going right, we got to go get the kids. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So that's the Paired app. Again, the first 5 people to go to hopefully I wouldn't even have to say that in 2025, legacyjourneys.net. Subscribe and you'll get an email and you'll get a code in that particular email that shows you how to, you'll get a code in that particular email that shows you how to get access to the 30-day trial of the Paired app, and do this with your loved ones, and it'll help you all get closer.
And listen, we make this into like a game because you have streaks. Mm-hmm. And we want to keep up our streak. So we're always like, especially if we're doing something else and it's getting late and it's like, babe, you check Paired, or I'll remind him because after midnight, if you don't do it, your streak is over.
You lost your streak. And it'll try to tell you, but it's okay. Now, one thing that I think they could improve on is it doesn't make a sound when it gives you a
Oh
notification.
yeah, it doesn't. It'll give you a notification,
Right.
but it doesn't really make a sound.
Right.
So
yeah, I would say that would be the only thing, just like give a sound, or maybe something I'm doing wrong on my phone, because that could be it. You know what I mean? Because user error. But yeah, other than that, the app is solid, y'all.
Yeah,
and it does what it's supposed to do. Like you said, to give you those reminders. You know, we'll stop doing what we doing. Like, yo, we gotta get our quiz in to keep the streak going.
Right, and then like you can set up your own profile.
Mm-hmm.
You could put in like your anniversary date, your wedding anniversary if you have that.
The meeting date,
the first day you met.
Mm-hmm.
We could upload like pictures of things we did in the past, and again, you both create your profile.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah.
And then how much is it per month?
I think it wasn't even 40.
Yeah.
So it may have been $40 for the whole year.
Right. So that's like a dinner out.
Right.
One dinner out. It's really worth it for you
to strengthen our relationship. Like, why not?
Right.
And so, yeah, we love this app. We're on it daily.
Mm-hmm.
And it has strengthened us, because there was a lot of stuff, and it gets deep.
Yeah, some stuff can get deep.
It was talking about kinky sex, and we both was like, wait, what is this? Like,
right. And I had to get a clarity on the definition. Like, oh, that ain't the same as that.
Right,
like, no,
right. Yeah, they get deep. And it was like, one question we had was about kinky sex and using toys, and I was like, no. Everything. Well, I thought he was.
Would you rather be spanked?
No.
Yeah, it was.
Does he like toys on him? And it got really like freaky.
Yeah. What's one question said? Would your partner? It'll ask you a question and it'll ask a question about your partner.
Right.
Like, would your partner rather have a toy that vibrates or penetrates?
Right. And I'm like, neither.
I mean, vibration is cool, but you talking about penetrating.
What you want vibrated?
We gotta answer that on camera. I'll do it, Mama. I'll do it.
Don't do it.
Do it.
Oh God.
Yo, Mama, I smoked the TV.
He's so crazy.
I am, y'all. But that's again, that's another thing that helps us, with our relationship, the games, communication, the date nights. So all of the stuff that we talking about, even coming up with topics and figuring out how we're going to run this podcast, that all helps our relationship. So this has been our 1 year anniversary, y'all. It's been 1 year. And we didn't even get into our background, yo. We got the whole new background. Yeah, we changed up the background. Like a whole different thing. So we got it hooked up, y'all. So we tweaking it as we go along, because we're gonna be doing this for as long as we possibly can. And when you really believe in yourself, you'll invest in yourself.
Absolutely.
And so, my baby said to me, I want to invest more into myself, going forward, and this is how we're gonna do it.
Oh, Poppy!
Oh, Popcorn.
He trying to give me high fives, so he wants something.
Yeah, he's ready for us to feed him or go outside or do something. He wants some attention. He's already shook the camera. You know what I mean? There's a whole bunch going on, but hey,
that's our Popcorn.
That's our guy.
Yeah. So.
Yes, and wrapping this up, y'all. We appreciate y'all staying here this long and enjoying, the Paired app with us and talking about the date nights. Make sure you check us out on all our social medias. We're pretty much on all the different social media platforms. And again, the Paired app, you want a 30-day trial. Make sure you go to legacyjourneys.net. Take advantage of that. Go ahead and start doing something for you and your family, your relationship. Can't go anywhere but up. So this has been Carlton.
This is Liv.
And this is the Legacy Journeys podcast, where we embrace,
explore,
and evolve
relationships.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all on the next one.
Peace.